Hey guys, it's JC's Reborn Journey here. So I just did a video, but I had to change the title of it to what I am doing to transition. I do have some information of like what you're going to expect, but I think I missed a lot of things, and I want to cover some more stuff regarding what you're going to be expecting and what I'm going to be expecting from you and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to go a little bit more into depth of like what we're going to be expecting from others and that kind of stuff and what I'm preferring and stuff like that. So I don't know if I said that I changed my name legally in the last video, because I've already done 2 videos and one was like 30 minutes long, the other one was 15. So I figure in this video, because I want to be able to explain to friends and family and stuff like that too, of like what kind of things I'm going to be expecting from people. You know, I'm not expecting things to happen overnight, but I've been correcting people for many years now when they do say stuff wrong. The one thing that I haven't really been like too concerned with until now is the he, she, his, hers, that kind of stuff. So definitely now it's more important that I express how I want to be like seen. So I have to refrain actually, like when I'm doing baby videos, to even call me mommy, because I'm not going to look like a mom anymore. I mean, I'm really going to transition, and people that have known me or been on my YouTube channel for many years, they know who I am. My personality isn't going to change. My facial features are going to change. My body structure is going to change. And I'm trying to change me as a person, like to be a better person. And I think if I'm finally feeling comfortable with who I am outside, then I can be able to enjoy life a lot better. And it's stopping me from really enjoying life. Now, I think it's always going to be awkward whether I'm male or female to take a baby out. I think that's just, you just have to have the guts to do that. Like, that has nothing to do with, would it look more odd, I think, for a guy to take a baby out? Yeah, but I don't really care. Like, I don't care about how other people look at me, how other people see me. When I'm taking him out, it's a business. I'm advertising him. I make him, he's a doll. It's advertisement. If anybody ever, like, really got, like, all hung up, bent out of shape, I'll be like, here's a card. Like, you know. Speaking of business cards, I do got to make business cards, which is a must. So anyways, we're trying to talk about like some changes and things that we're expecting. So definitely his, he, it would be, there was no lady, ma'am, it would be sir, or, brother, son, those aspects. And if people, I'm not expecting people, especially that have known me for so long, to change overnight. But after 5 years, if they're not even trying, then it's just going to be awkward to be with them, and they're using the he, the her, and hit, she, and my birth name. Then I had one relative, and I don't even remember who it was, but it was very traumatizing for me because I was an adult. I was with Dennis, but this person literally wouldn't call me JC unless I legally changed my name, and I felt that that was very disrespectful and wrong. It was on my stepfather's side. I just don't remember who it was. I actually probably don't want to remember who it was because that's how traumatizing it was for me. But I don't see them all that often, and I think when I actually start going through the actual physical changes, a lot of people aren't even going to recognize who I am. Like, my voice is going to be deep, so calling me by those names is, going to be probably weird to them too, so I'm hoping. Anyways, most family is supportive. I think, I've been transgender all my life. Like, my brothers, my sisters, I mean, they've all grown up with me transgender. Like, it's been a very open thing. I've been very vulgar about it, like, just very, like, I'm a boy, and you have to accept me whether you like it or not, and, too bad, like, this is me, and you're gonna have to just accept me for me, or I don't really care, you know. So I think that, you know, for my brother and my sister, it's really been a way for them to grow up and be more open-minded, which is a good thing in my view. If I was normal, then they wouldn't maybe have been as open-minded. But it was funny because my brother just confronted me, and he's just like, so I should be introducing you now as my brother. And I said, yeah, that probably would be a better idea. um, but for him to just ask, I thought that was really cool. Now, my little brother, were like the closest, but they've all been pretty accepting. I mean, how could they not? They've known me since I was like little, like they're all their life. And it's actually funny because my brother was not, I was 9 when my brother was born and 12 when my sister was born. And in those 3 years, I mean, I already at 9 was dressing kind of boyish and wanting to be a boy, and finally got my mom to cut my hair at the age of 10, I think. And so by the time my sister was born, I was already wearing boy clothes and had the short haircut and stuff like that. So this is things that they just grew up with. So it was normal to them, or as normal as it could be for them, I guess. And I know that my brother would get defensive when people would stare or look, or he'd be like, what are you looking at? Or, you know, but, so anyways, let's talk about, like, I think in the other video I kind of talked about physical changes, but I wanted to kind of reiterate the changes. Changes are not going to happen overnight, but they do happen pretty, you know, there's certain changes that happen within 2 months, and then there are other changes that happen more slowly. It also depends on probably your chemistry, maybe what type of testosterone you're taking. Now, I had somebody honestly ask me what testosterone was, and that's somebody who probably just knows nothing about nothing. And if you don't know what testosterone is, it's kind of a problem, because we all have the testosterone in our bodies, whether we're male or female. It's just with females we have more estrogen. So I'm really kind of hoping that when I talk to the doctor on Tuesday, that how can we make it so the estrogen is lower and the T is higher? Some people that are on both, they end up having high levels of both. So, yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know if I mentioned this in my last video. I know in one of the videos, so I don't remember, but people are probably trying to figure out, like, oh, what, you know, if I'm going to be looking like a boy and being like a boy, you know, what sex am I going to date? And honestly, I'm not going to answer that right now, because I need to take care of myself. I need to find me. I need to see who I am, make sure I'm comfortable with me before I can even go into the dating world. Like, I just lost my best friend, so it would be easier to just do the transition first and then figure out all that stuff later. The best way I can describe it is, I always said that I could only see having sex with a woman as a male, so that makes it so I'm not gay, and I could only see having sex with a man as a female, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. I never did. So I always see me in the guy role. So I know I'm transgender. I don't know. No one is ever going to understand unless you are transgender. We are not expecting anybody to fully understand, and I don't really care to explain to anybody to try and get them to fully understand, because you guys never will. Like, it's just not, unless you're transgender, you're not going to understand. And what's cool is, once I was able to open up to you guys and finally tell you guys that I am transgender, and I knew it was time, because you were going to start seeing some changes here, and very quickly, I've met more people in the reborn community. I always thought I was weird for liking dolls and being transgender. I said, is there something wrong with me? And finding out there are other people in the reborn community that are transgender just as well, and they just happen to like the same hobby. So that made me feel more at ease. I felt more comfortable. I think, you know what it is? Whether you're male or female, we have a nurture part of ours. And if we don't have the actual stuff, like an actual child, this is like the next best thing. Now for me, I'm just trying to make it as much business-like as possible. I definitely want to sell reborns. I want to sell toddlers. I'd really like to work from home if I could. I am thinking about being an organization counselor slash organizer specialist, so you can really choose if you want me to teach you how to be, how to organize for you that fits you, or if you just want me to just do the job and have it done. So it would be different for each. I might be doing a little bit of both. Financially, it would be a whole different process and stuff like that. But anyways, getting off topic again. So I'm so ADHD. So things you're going to be expecting. I mean, my body's going to change. My features, my face, I'm really hoping to lose weight, because you're going to see an Adam's apple. The voice is going to get deeper. You're going to start getting facial hair, and my parents are just like, well, I don't want to hear you complain about having to shave. And I'm like, I've been shaving. I think I kind of freaked them out because they didn't know. I told them, I said, I've been shaving my face since I was like 18. And the thing is like, sometimes it comes up in conversation, and I'm like, oh yeah, I've always wanted a goatee. And then I'd have to say, oh, I'm just kidding. Because they get confused, like, why would I even say something like that? And I'm not talking about family, I'm just talking about, like, anybody in general that I've come across, and I'm like, oh yeah, I've always wanted a goatee, blah, 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 and then they're like, huh? I'm like, I'm just kidding, but I actually am not kidding. I wasn't lying. Like, things that come out of my mouth is not a lie. I actually do want a goatee. I've been seeing some of the people that are transgender, and they have the stuff here and stuff, and yeah, I want it all. I want all the facial features, and I'd like these right here to not be so I've noticed some people, they lose weight, and then others actually gain, like, different, because their body structure changes. But I want you guys to be prepared for that. Like, I'm not going to change. I'm not going to stop testosterone because it makes other people around me uncomfortable. Deal with it. I'm transgender. I like being transgender. I'm different. I like being different. It's good to be different, people. You don't need to be like everybody else. And I fight so hard to be my own person. I like to be me. I'm JC. I like to be JC. I don't need to be female. I don't need to be male. I just need to be comfortable with me. That is it. That's it. I'm not, some people have been really mean to some people on YouTube about, how it's a sin and the devil has you and blah, blah, blah. And you know what? It's a bunch of crap. Bunch of crap. Everybody needs to just live their own life. If you can't handle people that are different, then just don't be around them. Don't watch their videos. Don't be near them. But don't be disrespectful to them, saying that's, that God's gonna, do horrible things to you. And I guess in my religion, or at least when I asked my dad one time, he says this is hell and we go to a better place after. So right now, I don't even care. I'm going to make this the best life and enjoy my life the best I can. I don't care about how anybody else in the world thinks about me, because guess what? I'm the one living my life, not you. So that's how I feel about that. And I'm going to do what I want, when I want, how I want, and when I feel like doing it. And no one is ever going to stop me. And that's always been, like, my motto. Like, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to be who I want to be. I like to think outside the box and do things that no one else, and that's just really it. Like, I'm me, and you have to deal with it. I was thinking it would be really funny to have a hat that says, I'm transgender, deal with it. I thought that was cute, but I don't think I'd ever wear it, though. But I think it'd be funny. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys go, because now it's been another 15 minutes. I really hope that I was able to help you guys understand things a little bit better. Definitely would be going by he, daddy. I really hope that one day I can foster to adopt. That would be great, whether it's with someone that I love or just by myself. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, feel free to comment, and I will see you guys the next time. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe. Thanks, guys.